What's up guys? We're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and suspend your disbelief. I am a manifestation coach. If you would like my help to dissolve whatever is standing between you and your manifestation, contact me below. Also join the subscription Facebook group. We're about to start a challenge. My goal is to get 50 people in there. And it's only $15 right now. Alright, let's get into the video. I love manifesting for other people. I love pulling people out of states, which you can do. One reference that I've gotten from 2 or 3 Mermaid Gang members was pulling a loved one from a depressed state, which I've kind of spoke on this before, but not fully. But you can pull any person from a depressed state, from an anxious state, from a sick state, from an unemployed state, from a broke state, from a sad state. Well, I guess that goes with depressed. From whatever state they're in that you know they don't actually want to be in. You have to remember this. Everyone is you pushed out. So they're in your reality. You are the operant power. If they're in an unhappy state or an unwanted state, you just assume that they are no longer in that state and you pull them over here to their new state. So if your loved one is depressed or sick or broke or unemployed, your first step, stop seeing them that way. Stop seeing them sick or sad or broke. Stop seeing them that way. That means you're going to have to stop describing them that way to yourself and to others, and stop affirming in your head of them being that way. So stop thinking about them that way. You only should see them and describe them as the new version of them in the new state. So-and-so is so happy with life. Everything is working out for them. They're so happy. So-and-so just got the perfect job. They're ecstatic. So-and-so just changed overnight. They're so healthy. They're so healthy and happy. I think it doesn't hurt to affirm that everybody's happy. I like to affirm that everyone is so happy and thriving. I love putting people in a happy, thriving state. So-and-so just came into an amazing amount of money out of the blue, and they're just so relieved and happy. They are financially free. So, when you are taking someone out of one state to another, you can no longer describe them as that anymore. Not in your head and not to your damn mama or your auntie on the phone. Stop describing people negatively, especially when you care about their state of being. Okay? I don't care who calls and wants to know how so-and-so's doing and wants to know the list of negative shit. No list of negative shit. They're doing great. They are thriving, let me tell you. Thriving. That's how you will describe them and see them from now on. If you care about the people in your reality, that's how you should describe them. No longer describe them as the old version. It's the same as when you're manifesting an SP. You're taking them from the version that doesn't want to be with you, or is that a shitty person, or is a shitty person, and you're changing them to the version of them that is a great person and is very considerate and wants to be with you. It's the same thing when Neville knew of a man who was unemployed, but Neville never saw him or described him as unemployed. He described him and imagined him as gainfully employed, which means that he had his dream job and he was thriving. Neville would never speak of that man as unemployed, even through the process. It took a week or two. I don't know, I can't remember. I've listened to a lot of Neville. It took a week or two. Neville's stories usually were like 1, 2, or 3 weeks. Wasn't that long. And the man was gainfully employed, just like Neville described him. Because the way you're describing people, the way you're affirming about them, is how they're going to show up. That's the state you're putting them in. You're assigning them to that state. So if you have a loved one who is depressed, no pity party, no thinking of them in that way. You automatically change it. They're thriving. They are so happy. Everything in their life is working out for them. Everything is wonderful for them. They are so happy. If you have a loved one who is sick, they are so healthy. They're doing great. She's thriving. He is thriving. Full recovery. Perfect health. Or even go as far as the doctor made a mistake. They're actually great. They're doing fine. It was a whole mistake. Like, everything's great. I don't know what you're talking about. It's really that simple. You can change people's states. You can take them out of a sick state, of a sad state, of a broke state, unemployed state, bad relationship state. If you know of people being abused or mistreated, change their state. I think you know what I'm referring to. If you know of people being mistreated, then you need to be affirming, because I know we're all protesting, and I haven't spoken on this on camera because I don't add momentum to things that I want to change for the better. But what we can do is pull them out of the mistreated state. On a manifestation level, we can help them, as well as obviously doing our part to share what needs to be shared and the information, and to get justice for the ones who need justice. But as far as so it doesn't continue, manifestation wise, we can pull them out of the minority state. We can pull them out of the abused and mistreated state. We cannot describe them as that anymore. If we want them to live happy, healthy, long lives that they deserve, we have to stop describing them as oppressed or minority. Okay? So from now on, when you talk about loved ones, or you talk about our African American loved ones, because I have many of those, many, and I will tell you one thing, I will not describe them in that way. They are thriving, they are happy, they are successful, they are the best they've ever been, they live their best lives, and they are safe. Always. That's how we pull people from their state and put them in a better one. You don't describe the old state ever again. I hope this helped you. Hope this answered your questions. I intend that it did. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, I am a manifestation coach. Sign up for my one-on-one coaching below, and join the Facebook group and join the challenge. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we out.